purples in the back, but I don't know, maybe you do want one of those up front.
Yeah, maybe. You might see the Vegeta baby come up in play, so having one purple might be very helpful in that scenario. I'm pretty sure everybody, the two players right now, I'll be honest, they're looking through the characters and making sure they know what the abilities each of these characters have, because even I need my time for that as well.
Yeah, most certainly. That this game allows you to do. If you're not quite sure what your team does, they definitely have the information available to you just by the click of the button.
And you might even find out that even though some of the text details might not ring a bell for you, once you try using it, it's a lot smoother. It might actually bring out a lot more beef into the battle than you'd expect.
Yeah, I was wondering, though, like how many people this weekend probably just said, I don't really know what this means, I need to put it in practice. And we're like, wow, this is really good, you know?
I'm sure it's happened time and time again because we've seen so many players go through their character's abilities here, and you see them taking their time, like they're definitely not familiar with this one.
What do these words mean?
Huh, that's really interesting. And then they put them on the team. You're going to battle.
Oh wait, this kid can do that?
Yeah, when you were talking about the Bergamo
earlier,
passive, I was like, there's no way you actually mean that means what you say it means, but it did. And I'm like, you madman.
And then you have the silly ones where, it's story-oriented, where you're probably, most likely, never going to be put in use, but it just sounds funny to have in there.
Oh, no, I love those. Yeah, just like those little nods to a little bit of lore there. The Yamcha baseball player thing you were telling us about earlier. I kind of want to see that happen.
I wish we got to see that one.
Yeah, the event that you acquire the Yamcha in is already unique. You got to hit the key back with the bat, so...
That's so wonderful.
Sounds perfect.
And every time you hit it back, you can see the opponent character saying, darn it.
That's great, man. But right now, they are over there building their decks because it's not just about the special picks. It's about where these characters go and who's going to the battlefield, who's staying on the bench cheering with support.
Yeah, that's a great point here, right? Because obviously we saw the 6-man parties from both sides, but only 3 of them will be in battle, right? So right now they're deciding, first of all, they're assembling the team through the 500 characters they got to filter through. Then they pick their 6. Then they pick their 3, right? That's going to be in battle, actually.
Yeah, we did specifically ready up an account for this that has all the characters available, but we couldn't figure out a way to make it any easier to pick the characters.
Exactly.
So they got to filter out all the characters and find it and put it into the 6 slots.
I'll keep saying it, though. That filter is magic, man. Like, it definitely saved me, like, hours of just searching through the catalog, basically.
Yeah. It used to be so simple. Another thing that we'd like to think, we're doing well at is improving some of the quality of life things in Dragon Ball Legend.
Oh yeah, most certainly. The game I played this week, much different than the game I played back in 2019.
Yeah, I like to hope so. Yeah, it's been literally years. So.
Literally years, but the player base keeps growing, of course.
Yes, I really appreciate that. But interestingly enough, most of them are veterans of the game, so I'm pretty sure they all know, the mini skills that you have to be able to wield to hold a line in the PvP environment.
No, yeah, definitely veterans of the game. We had a lot of guys here that literally told us they've been playing since the game came out. One guy said, been playing since before the game came out. I was a beta tester.
Beta testers.
They've been here for the long haul, man.
Really appreciate that. For all I know, I could have actually fought some of them back in the day.
Oh, most likely. Hopefully you won, obviously.
We'll see.
The hesitation there.
Got to keep it honest. I have my, butt handed to me constantly, so.
It's all right. It's part of being an entertainer, man. That's why we're starting that YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Only W's, right? No one has to know about the L's.
All 3 of us in one channel. Dragon Ball Legends.
All right, man. They're definitely taking their time over there because this is a high-intensity situation. This is not just a casual fight. This is for that trophy.
Yeah, this is it. This is the grand finals right now, and I believe we're almost ready.
I think we are ready, man. Are you guys ready? All right.
Ready.
Thanks.
Let's get it on.
Here we go. Grand finals. Dragon Ball Legends special pick tournament. It's going to be KUROOTOKI going up against Kid Joe YT.
Can't wait, baby. Who's going on the squad, though?
All right, we got the Trunks in the leader slot as opposed to Caulifla and Kale Assist being in the leader slot. So most likely you'll definitely see those 2 characters in action because, there's no reason to not put your favorite character on the leader slot.
They seem very effective the last couple times we saw them.
Currently, KUROOTOKI on the red side, Kid Joe YT on the blue side. Your perspective you're watching is actually the red side screen. That will be KUROOTOKI.
Making his final confirmations, making sure he understands what each of these characters do because, you know, that one mistake could cost the match.
You know, like there's a lot of information on the screen right there, and you just want to make sure you understood everything perfectly, and at the very least, you know which character you were reading at the time, because I can tell you right now, I've definitely conflated some stat boosts with the wrong character in the past, because there's just so much data to come.
There's a ton of data, but time winding down. You only have limited time to make those selections. 5 seconds to go here, and we are into the match. They are locked in, ready to go.
Let's go, baby.
All right, let's see what's going to happen now.
KUROOTOKI playing to win it all.
As is Kid Joe YT.
Kid Joe YT just playing to be playing.
He's playing to be champ right now. Here we go. Game on.
All right, yellow on yellow, so no.
Oh, black trade.
Woo. Yeah, he's got the elemental advantage there. That was dealing a lot of damage. Oh, he's let the combo get off.
Yeah, beautiful vanish there. No time stoppage. Swaps out of Broly with the cover change.
Broly's just going to take that damage. Look, it's like a mosquito bite.
Oh, nice green. And that one is specifically a long-range green attack, so unless you're aware of it, you might not see it coming.
Is that something that's just designed to push somebody away, though?
Yes,
like
it starts with the combination, though.
Ah, good. Ooh, uh-oh. Whiffs.
Oh, nice time stop. I still can't manage to do that, you know. I overextend.
I feel like I do that every time, too. I'm like, how did you only get that like minimal amount of pressure? Yeah, we are masters, too, so that doesn't help. Oh, boy, here comes the big damage.
Oh, Goku Black is here to absorb it.
And both players are doing a good job right now, using cover change to swap out their characters at the last second to minimize the damage that their other characters are taking.
Each individual character does have their own individual health pool, so if you let them go to 0, you immediately lose that advantage of that one vanishing stage.
Okay, this damage is mounting up. Don't go for the Rising Rush. We want him out of there.
All right, what card is going to be chosen? Got to make sure we don't speak too early, or else they might hear it.
I made the mistake a couple times yesterday. Oh!
And the Rising Rush goes through.
That is going to hurt. That is bad news for KUROOTOKI right now.
I think Kid Joe YT might draw first blood.
Yup.
Oh, baby.
One down.
All right, KUROOTOKI.
Left with 2 characters, one of them with really low health.
I was going to say Super Vegeta's going to have to work overtime here.
Oh, perfect vanish.
And that vanish, the only way to avoid attacks, but you only can do it once before it's on cooldown. You got to swap characters and use another vanish.
The Otto's coming in with a lot of support abilities and just annoying abilities for the opponent.
All right now this is in Super Vegeta's favor, but he's on defense right now. He's not able to actually get any damage.
You know, these charge step combos right now from Kid Joe looking fantastic with that Broly.
Oh! Very close.
That was definitely a 50-50 situation, I feel.
Oh, we got charge step combos right back at you.
Yeah, man, that's what he wanted, just to get a little bit of offense so he can get that damage buff in his favor. Are we going to see a Rising Rush?
He had this
he goes for the unique.
Oh, but Kid Joe is totally okay with this. Switches to Vados. Most likely, Vados won't go down from it.
Oh, man, she's a tank.
Oh, nice dodge.
Beautiful vanish. Back to Goku Black now.
Oh, Kid Joe waited fantastically. And Goku Black is down.
That is very costly. Last chance here for KUROOTOKI.
Using the greens to look at the situation.
Final
oh, my Lord.
Can still come back.
Still get that Rising Rush on deck, does KUROOTOKI. May not get a chance to do it. He has no more characters to switch out with.
Oh, this might be it.
I think that's over.
Joe YT.
My Lord, guys. Did it deliver or what?
Yes.
It was delivered.
Kid Joe YT is your Dragon Ball Legends special pick tournament champion. And he gets that trophy. Oh, man, dude.
He's still playing the game right now.
He's still playing right now. We're doing a round 2. Let's go.
No. Single elimination, meaning he won the entirety of day 2.
Best in the world.
At the special pick tournament? Yes.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. He showed up. He said, what did you want to do on day 2? He said, I just want to play. And boy, did he.
He meant he wins for all of it.
I know he wanted all of it, but
yeah.
I just like that he just said he wanted to play. Like, he humbles sometimes.
Very chill.
Very chill dude.
Straight to the point. You've seen him pick at the special pick.
Oh, yeah. He was just like, I have no nonsense about this. I know exactly what I want. I know all these characters, and he is now the champion. So that's what it'd be like sometimes.
Amazing play by both players, though.
Oh, yes. I thought that went exactly the way I expected it to. You had the solid KUROOTOKI playing as solid as possible. Obviously doing the best with the hand that he was dealt. And you got Kid Joe YT, just slow and steady.
I think the biggest turning point probably was the first Rising Rush, which destroyed his Trunks, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Maybe if, you know, if it was Goku Black, Trunks would probably still have a bit more health, so maybe a bit more leeway to move around. Color combination wasn't exactly in his favor as well.
Yeah, there was a couple of mismatches there. It happens, though.
Looking back throughout the entire weekend, though, you know, Kid Joe YT, this was all of his matches. You know, he was just so dominant throughout. KUROOTOKI, he played fantastic. He looked like somebody who was going to make it to the finals, but Kid Joe is just on another level.
I think so too. Like, you see Kid Joe kind of just fight back from these positions of adversity, and he, like we've been talking about all weekend, ice water in his veins. Both of them had that, but I think, you know, maybe Kid Joe just had a little bit more, drank a little bit of that H2O just before he got up there, just to like buff up the veins a little bit, remain cool as a cucumber.
Yeah, at the end of the day, that got him the championship.
Happy for him, man. What do you think he's gonna do with that trophy, though?
Hopefully.
Pantry?
Pantry, baby. So when you get to be as big winners like me and Rip, sometimes you run out of shelf space for the trophies, so you got to put them in the pantry.
I can't blame you.
We ain't snackers anyway. We only eat W's.
Keep my W's in my trophy.
I would like to see that. You know, a picture of that would be hilarious, though.
That would be pretty cool. Yeah. No, like, he definitely earned it, and I can't wait for him to hoist that up there, get that photo op, and keep playing Dragon Ball Legends. You know, because you're only getting started, I imagine, with in terms of the content that comes out for the game.
500 more?
500 more. We have 4.5 years in, you know, going on, and we still have a lot more in store for 2023 and beyond. So we're really looking forward to what we have in store for all the players all over the world. I'm hoping that you know, the players here today that participated, not just day 2, day 1 included, in terms of the original pool, all enjoyed this interestingly unique and I'll admit it, stressful special pick rule.
You designed it specifically to be stressful. You know, you're putting people in positions where they're not in control. They're not in control of who they play, and they're not really in control of what their opponents do, because we've seen some of those special picks for the opponent kind of work out in the opponent's favor for some of those guys.
Exactly.
So it's like you're not really
in hindsight, though, I am glad we didn't force the players to blindfold themselves.
Oh, man. Some of those like beta ideas you were talking about, it sounded kind of fun, though.
Yeah. We had the blindfold, you had the upside down, you had ideas where the players would choose the opponent's parties, like the entire
party?
Oh, wow.
Oh, boy.
That could have been interesting.
That would have been interesting. Maybe one day another tournament of sort might be held, but we'll see. We'll see. But in this set, I like to think that what we aim for, the experience that we wanted to provide for, is something that we managed to get, with the players being in a situation where they have to use characters that they're not familiar with, or they're forced to fight parties that's literally unfair. You know, we saw in one of the first matches of day 2 where they had to go against Android 17. That was pretty unfair, I'll admit.
It was pretty fun.
It was intentional on our end for that to happen.
It was intentional for that to happen to the young man, yes.
Poor guy.
He made the most of it, though. Yeah, but you're right. We did see some, you know, I won't say it was intentionally unintentional, because obviously 50% luck came into play with a lot of this, but it wasn't always a deciding factor.
Yes, exactly.
And I think that the deciding factor in the end of the day was the gameplay, and this really highlighted that. This really highlights Dragon Ball Legends gameplay and how far you can go with the knowledge and know-how, as well as a good deck.
Exactly. We'd like to think that the gameplay in terms of the actual controls is evolving as well, and hopefully one day we can even make it more hardcore maybe in the future.
Wow, no
But as of now, we're very comfortable with what experience is provided for Dragon Ball Legends for all the players all over the world, 70 million players. So, you know.
No big deal.
No big deal.
Small number.
Oh, man, I hope that all 70 million of those guys are watching right now, because there's definitely some knowledge being dropped on this stage over there on that stage. Very impressed.
That's pretty interesting that you decided, or you just mentioned that you guys may actually go down a road where you might actually decide to add more hardcore features to the game.
So we obviously want to provide for this to be a ongoing live service, so maybe a spice or two in the future. We'll see.
All right, well, it's been fun with you guys, but it's now time to kick off today's awards ceremony. Don't look away, guys. It's going to be hot.
Thank you very much, guys. And now on that note, it's time for the awards ceremony. So Producer Toshi is going to be presenting the awards. If you could come to the front of the stage, sir. top 8, we have Sax, Raz, Pepperoni, Stevo, VG, and our semifinalists, Sky, Gentleman Cheeseman, our runner-up, KUROOTOKI, and finally, here's our champion, Kid Joe YT. Congratulations, Kid Joe. You are the Dragon Ball Legends Special Pick Tournament World Champion. Tell us what's going on in your mind right now.
I'm just trying to charge my phone.
Just trying to talk to your phone?
Oh, charge my phone.
Just trying to charge your phone.
Can I get some shout outs?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'd like to shout out Virgil. Check his YouTube out. Mr. Sax, Brotherhood, TMT, Billy, and I can't forget Dugo. Check all the channels out.
Thank you very much, and congratulations.
Congratulations, and again, thank you for all the participants. Honestly, I really felt excited to be able to see all the fans of Dragon Ball Legends. And again, another round of applause for all the competitors.
And Toshi, I heard there's something you'd like to share with the audience as well.
So, you know, it is a special occasion. I did prepare a little something for all the Dragon Ball Legends fans. Here we go.
Feel my wrath! It's well, huh? You crave a taste of this power, don't you? Get ready! Set! Not so fast! It's about time. Repent for your sins! Receive my judgment! You're not God! For God's judgment! My strength is higher than either man or God has yet explored.
We bring you the Ultra Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black that will be making an appearance in the second half of March. So, I did hear some voices. Yes, we did not bring you the art and ability of this character, but they will be available in the coming reveals and stuff, so I hope you guys look forward to that. But again, this character will be making
glorious exhibit in Dragon Ball Legends. So hope you guys look forward to that. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Toshi. Another huge round of applause and congratulations to all of our players. And thank you to everyone who cheered them on. All right, you guys are good. Time for the Dragon Ball Fighters World Tour 2022-23 Finals.